Well, happy Wellbeing Wednesday. It's great to connect with you guys, and this time, the first time outside of Lee Health, but on my own platform. So thank you so much for coming along on the journey with me. And as I've reflected on this new platform to go ahead and connect with you and myself on Wellbeing Wednesday, I want to start off together by reflecting on all of the disruption that we've been experiencing in 2020. It seems like every day that I wake up, there is a new disruption, or someone else is leaving their job, or someone else's family is going through transition. It's this constant pop of disruption. And so as I was reflecting on Wellbeing Wednesday, how are we engaging this disruption? How are we accepting this disruption? Because if we try to fight it, we're not going to be well. We're not going to thrive. So today I wanted to really touch on mindset and self-care. And what are you doing to nurture and embrace your mindset and your self-care? What is a ritual that you're starting each day with that allows you to take that moment and pause and connect with yourself, and then take on the day with all of the unknowns that are going to be coming at you? And as they come at you, are you able to navigate them better because you've taken that pause and you've gone ahead and nurtured your own soul? So again, this week, I heard a couple times, self-love keeps coming up, and then how do we serve others? And I want to remind us here today on Wellbeing Wednesday that we cannot be of service to anyone else if our cup is not fueled. If we have nothing in the tank, then we are no good to anybody else. So all of the worry about all of the things that we can't control and all of the projection that we're doing out into the universe that isn't ours to worry about, how are you taking that pause to self-care and satiate and nurture? So that's really what I'm working on right now, is recharging and refueling and letting go. And the meditation that I've now decided to do for 12 days is one of this amazing release, where I just do a scan of the body and I let go of all the weight that I'm carrying because I've taken it on. I've just shouldered it on, strapped it on, and it's this heavy lift of how can I trudge through carrying all this weight that actually isn't mine, that my body doesn't need. So when we think about wellness and well-being, and lots of folks get into diet and how many steps are we taking, and that's all important too. But my passion is getting to the root cause so that we naturally gravitate to that whole food that came from Mother Earth to fuel our body with, instead of the chemically laced Oreos or Cheetos or whatever, which, by the way, I would love to eat too. But instead, I look at that and I'm like, how is that going to fuel me? I know me, I like me, I respect me. And that's going to weigh me down, both literally and figuratively. So I want you to contemplate that as you work on your well-being. And I'd like to go through a walk with you on rituals that you create to help you attune to who you are and get away from all the distractions, and really start allowing yourself to feel those emotions as they come in. And instead of getting uncomfortable because we're feeling something, we allow that to flow through our body and release it and exhale it and let it go. So maybe for this week, you want to try a 5 to 10 minute sit with self using an app like Insight Timer or Calm or Google something that does a literal washing away, a cleanse of your chakras to go ahead and release that extra burden and that extra weight that you're moving forward. So when you come up with a ritual that is satiating to you, I'd love you to communicate that with me and let me know. And I'd like to kind of compile that so we can continue to discuss ways that people are self-caring and self-nurturing. So I'll walk you through what has become my ritual during this pandemic. And again, while I'm going through a major transition into the abyss, I have an idea what this could potentially look like, and I have my vision cast and I'm laser focused on it, but I don't have the answers yet. So we're walking together in the middle of my unknown, and it seems like each day another friend is connecting with me like, I just quit my job. I just walked away. That doesn't fit me anymore. I've been working so hard to will myself to do this, and it's not authentic. It's not me. So there's so much disruption going on right now. So how are we going to be well through that? So my ritual through this pandemic has grown into, for today, I wake up. I'm very blessed to be greeted by a delicious smelling cup of coffee that my husband blesses me with. He knows that's my special treat of the morning. And it's not even so much drinking coffee in bed, because I don't even drink it in bed. It's just that aromatic smell, and that's like my alarm clock. And I'm getting up earlier and earlier now because I'm getting more and more inspired to get out of bed again. And I've missed this. I've missed wanting to get out of bed. I've been willing myself out of bed for so long with all that weight, and it's been exhausting. So what is a morning ritual that you can give yourself, or a partner can treat you to, and then you can reciprocate later in the day? Because trust me, there's plenty of things I do too. But my morning coffee wakes me up. And then what I've been doing lately, before I'm even really awake, is I have a notepad and a pen by my bed. I don't even find my glasses. I just take that out and I start downloading and journaling whatever it is that I feel like downloading or saying, or whatever's popping into my mind. And it's kind of in this like subconscious state. So I'm not really awake yet, but I'm just enjoying. It's kind of like a download from my dreams and my rest and what occurred last night. I assume it's not legible. I assume I'm writing like on top of it, and I never look at it. I just finish the writing, I put it down, and then I put the journal back in the drawer until the next morning. And it's nothing for me to read. It's just for me to get that out of my body and kind of set my tone for the day. And then from there, I do put on my glasses. I find a meditation on an app that is speaking to me that day. And so I love Insight Timer. It's got so much free stuff. And I say, today I feel like healing, or today I feel like finding my voice, or today whatever. And while I'm still in bed, I go ahead and receive 10 minutes of just breathing and being with myself and kind of setting my intention for the day. So those are the 3 tools that I'm using right now to go ahead and self-care. That's a total of not even 15 minutes. And it's before I even am really awake and get out of bed. So please contemplate, what are you doing each day as a ritual to center yourself and shed that extra baggage that you're carrying with you so that you can thrive and be well during this transition. I want to mention one more thing. The past week, I came across a documentary on Gaia TV, Gaia TV, and it was called E-Motions. And it really was about the mind-body connection and how our health is attached to our mindset. And this is information, guys, that I've been looking for 5 years. I'm a vegan triathlete, yet I'm still a hot mess. What is going on here? What am I doing wrong? And it was in my exploration and my desperate search of answers to how do I really heal this? How do I get to the root cause of this? I've been on this journey for 3 years. And as many of you guys know, I'm even writing a book about the journey, and it's called Her Phoenix Rising, just to download and contemplate the lessons that I've learned and the mind blows and the unique ways that I've grown on this path. But I'm not perfect. But I wanted to share with you emotions if you are interested in the mind-body connection and healing your body through your mindset. That was an incredible hour I spent last week, and I hope you enjoy it. So thanks again for touching in on this side of things, and I look forward to continuing our Wellbeing Wednesday journey together. I hope you have a great week, and thanks for connecting. Bye.